Bourbon Barkeep, my name's Curtis. This is a House Call Wednesday. Blind battles. This is one of the things that I was passionate about when I was watching WhiskeyTube as a young lad. And it feels a long time ago at this point. But stay tuned. Let's see how these guys match up against each other. Happy you clicked on the thumbnail, or I guess searched. Either way, you clicked, and I appreciate you. We got blind battles. I have no age, no proof, no price. We're just going, what's the juice taste like? And sometimes it gets wild because, you're just here. You're just alone, talking to yourself, and some things come out. Let's see what happens. Glass A. Ooh, like that. Like a nice, sweet, rich, dark brown sugar. Was there oak? It wasn't oak. It was waffles. And boy, sometimes you're hyped up for some waffles in a glass, and today's that day. Tomorrow, I could be totally put off by it. Today's that day. Good for you, Glass A. Brown sugar, waffles, maple syrup. It brings the whole 9 yards. A little buttery pastriness to it. Nice toasted oak. That's it. And I'm excited for it. Let's get on the palate. Ooh, that's hotter than it smelled. There's some proof there. I told you it's blind. That's proofy. Oh yeah, 120, 125. Good for you. But guess what? Those waffles are still there. A little more like an apple pie. Apple pie filling, little pastry there. Maybe apple strudel. Maybe that's where I'm going with it. That's not bad. Boy, does that zap the tongue. That is cinnamon. That's baking spice. That apple pie filling's all over the place with heavy cinnamon. I'm here for it. Now, does the proof absolutely gang jump me and just curb stomp me behind a bus this time? Not gonna allow it because now we know what's coming. Let's get sip 2, see what else comes out. I wouldn't say the apple pie filling went away. I'm still here for it, but there was a lot more like a creamy peanut butter that came out, like a Reese's with no chocolate, like just a naked Reese's. And you're like, don't be so modest. You're some people's favorite part, Not bad. A little more fruit started to come out, like more orange peel. You got like a sweet citrus. I want to go into like a lemon, orange peel, and that dark brown sugar continues. That oak is a little drying. I wouldn't say it's heavy oak, but that oak tannin definitely zaps the tip of the tongue. Proof was still there, but you kind of know what you're getting into, so your tummy knows what it's expecting, so it's all right. But just typical Wednesday, am I right? Very good, enjoyed it. The experience is great. I think the dryiness takes away from some of the viscosity that arrives and then immediately leaves. You're like, okay, I wanted to lick the sand. But we got glass B. They're waiting to be called upon and hopefully spot lit. I think that's a word. I don't know. Let's get on the nose. Whoa, a lot more graininess, but like a little more chocolate on the nose, like a little apple, a little caramel, a little chocolate. It's very desserty. Yeah, wow, that richness is very different. The Reese's chocolate that was on the Reese's peanut butter here was like, there's something better over here. And sadly left her, but could have made the right decision. I don't know. Glass B, she smells thick and inviting. There's that chocolate, caramel apple, a little barrel char, a little more oak coming out in the nose on at least what Glass B is. So you would imagine a little older, but let's get on the palate, see what she tastes like. Oh, God, that's good. Good for you. That's rich, that's velvety, that coats the palate so well. It's sweet. Brown sugar, caramel, maple syrup. I mean, you can just name the sweetness. That chocolate goes into more like a fudge. That caramel apple's still there. It is dark, rich, and really good. All right, I see you, Glass B. Hug, not what Glass A has. Is it because, I mean, this seems to be proofy. I would say this is drinking more 110 to 115 rather than 110 to 105. But I feel good about 110. This one drinking much hotter. Some would say in a good way. But the viscosity, the oiliness, the mouthfeel that is going on in Glass B is attracting me here, much like the chocolate that left the peanut butter Reese's cup. Glass B gets a sip too. Let's get that on the palate again, see what new comes out. The complexity on Glass B is definitely something to write home about. I'm starting to look at the chocolate that left the Reese's cup, kind of like, maybe she was lazy, But Glass B, you have like a cooked cherry. Sometimes it goes into like just dark cherry or Luxardo cherry. I feel like this is more like a stewed cherry, like what you're ready to pour into an apple pie. This like nice vanilla custard. It's always going to go into like this viscous tasting note to where this vanilla custard or toasted sugar, creme brulee type of vibe. And then it kind of reins in to where this like leather, but like nice leather, not like, hey, why am I at Walmart? Why is everything locked up? Leather. It's like, Target leather, I guess. Still a decent amount of spice on the tongue, but I'm just gonna go baking spice. I don't think it's heavy cinnamon. I feel like you can go with a handful of spices, hence baking spice. But overall, I think the complexity is with Glass B, finishes with Glass A. I'm gonna do a quick revisit, see where we land, then we're doing some scoring. We got scoring. I feel like the last sentence came out weird and I probably won't be able to edit it out. So we got senses, then we do a little bang for the buck scoring. So price matters sooner or later, and then we'll see what happens. Revisit, it just kind of reaffirmed some things. Like, I'm not judging chocolate still. I don't know what to tell you. Glass A, it is a straight shooter. It is good. I think what's in the glass is good. The drying effect turns me off a bit, but overall, finish is great. That higher proof hits nicely, but I don't feel like it's so powerful to where you're scared. Yeah, we'll just go with that. But the notes reign true. Nothing new came out. Doesn't mean it's a bad whiskey at this point, but straight shooter. Sometimes you get more credit for that. Glass B, it just has a richness to it that is impressive. It still makes the mouth water. The proof seems to be a lot in the mouth, not in terms of spice, just in terms of viscosity. Still a pretty good finish in the chest, if you will, but still kind of reining back this like just absolute cinnamon blitz. A little more complexity going on in what Glass B is bringing to the table. So let's get into some scoring. We got our senses categories that at least kind of guides us into what the experience was, since you all I mean, maybe you're tasting with me. That's kind of cool. But if you're not, that leads you and guides me as well. Glass A. It's good. That's what the good stuff is for, right? So if that's what that category is for, that's where she's gonna go. And I'm gonna go 74. Oh no, there's just something missing to it. And I am not a distiller. I'm kind of jealous of the people that can blend, so I'm not gonna pretend like I can give advice. I'm just gonna hear critique and throw stones when I don't deserve to throw stones. So 74, enjoy that, glass A. Glass B, no stones, that's great. That's a great pour. It's great, I'll go 83. Really enjoy it. It's what I want a glass to taste like a lot of the time. Now, I review price to myself. I understand the thumbnail probably gave some of this away, but we try and go SRP as much as SRP could be relied on. Got Google Forms, so I'll look over here real quick. No reveal yet. Glass A, we have $110. Glass B, $75. No. If you told me that was flip-flopped, I would absolutely believe you. That's why we do this. That's why we do it. No labels, no bias. Glass A, $110. I didn't get my money's worth. If it's mine, I'm upset that I paid $110. We'll go 47. 50's kind of that break-even line. Kind of flirts with 60 sometimes, to be fair. Either way, I'm subtracting 47. Is it older? I kind of hope so, but $110, that's not $110. Glass B is $110. I could see that. At 75, yeah, I'd pay above it. We'll go, this is why it gets hard, because you're like, okay, 75 is already a nice chunk of change. If I'm saying I'm willing to go up to $100, that's an even nicer chunk of change. We'll go 72. We'll go 72. I feel like the winner's pretty clear anyways, but I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. All right, so winner's clear. The totals flash up sooner or later, I promise. What's not clear, at least to this guy, are the bottles. So now we got Battle 13, Lucky 13. We got Glass A, Heaven Hill Grain to Glass Wheated, 121 proof. Yeah, I believe that. Glass B, Holladay Soft Red Wheat Rickhouse Proof, 120 proof. I think those batches do vary. I don't know how much taste-wise they vary. I think proof-wise they little couple. 120 proof. I think, was the Heaven Hill 6 years? Was this pretty clever? I think so. Assuming Heaven Hill was actually 6. Could have been 8. I think it was 6. I think that was the big gripe from everybody, to where it was like $110. 6 years? That doesn't math. And blindly, it doesn't math. Because I remember actually liking the wheated maybe the best out of the 3, because they did like the bourbon, which was pretty rye heavy, the rye, which was actually pretty dill heavy, which was I enjoyed, and the wheated I just really enjoyed. Holladay, someday they're gonna send me something, I'm gonna be super pumped, and it's not yet. So this is just pure. I probably would have actually like leaned Holladay if I actually knew. That's why it's blind, and they still do it. As always, thanks for tuning in. Hope we all learned something today. And, price doesn't mean better juice. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. This time, we learned. Like, subscribe. Thanks as always for showing up, and see you all next week.